Yo, what up everyone? Today I got another video for you guys. It's a 14 kill solo highlight. I will be providing you guys with some in-game commentary, so you guys get an insight on my way of thinking, how I approach a fight, why I, for example, adjust my loadout during this fight. As a little side note, I'm sick currently, like you can probably hear in my voice. I hope it's not too annoying, but I still wanted to make a video. Also, I stream 5 times a week on Twitch, so if you have any questions, always feel free to pop into my chat and ask, or just come in and say hi, always welcome. Anyhow, enjoy the video and let's jump into it. Alright, quick match summary, what has happened here. I spawned in Stillwater. Banishment happened very early into the match in the lanes. Once I arrive at Lumber Mill, I decide to stay here, since I haven't heard a singular gunshot yet, and going into lanes with a shotgun and a pistol while there are still up to 3 other teams on the map is basically a death sentence. The closest extract is Enrique anyways, so I decide to wait it out here and see how things go. This is like actually very important here. This is like the so-called finding the advantage in a fight. I realize that my loadout is not fit for the compound, so I delay my engagement here until I get a good entry into a fair fight. Like I predicted, the bounty team pushes to the closest extract, but we also heard the concertina shipments go off behind me, so we know there's another team. We're in a sandwich situation and now we have to kinda wiggle ourselves out of it. Right now I'm just going into the boss lair to like listen for footsteps, listen for my surroundings, so I don't get caught off guard while trying to rotate. There's no shame in being patient sometimes to analyze what is actually going on. I realize that the team behind me is very passive and doesn't really do anything. Here the bounty team is trying to run away, can't blame them for that. But this is a time where I just have to say fuck it and play a little bit more aggressive and engage into a fight with the bounty team so they stop running away. Important thing here, now that I got the bounty team's attention, I immediately start rotating again. Because there's still a team next to us and we don't want to get sandwiched in between both teams. This is a risky play right here, but I have to take the risk here. Because if I don't continue fighting the bounty team, they will continue running, so I have to like keep the illusion of a fight going. I'm not really looking for kills here, I'm just like showing them that somebody is trying to fight them. Now that I got a pick here, I'm trying to like cover the body and push to the haystacks across the road. Sadly, the bounty team is getting the revive off rather quickly, so I can't really hold the body, but I still needed to keep the aggression up here, to keep them pinned in a location and keep them engaged into a fight. At the same time we can hear that the spider lair team, the team in lumber, bumped into another team. They have their own little fight going on, which makes this like a 1v1, like my team, me against their team. Which is a much more pleasant situation to be in and gives me much more wiggle room to play my game. Now that the second team started attacking the bounty team, I decide to like sit here in a bush and just wait a second to see how the fight develops. I don't want to get attacked by 2 teams right now, I want to make sure that both teams are fighting and then I am getting the third party opportunity. Small tip here, you can always check the bounty team's location on the minimap. Those 2 lightnings are the bounty's location, they are fairly accurate. So if you don't have any direct line of sight with the bounty team, check your map and you know what's going on. Nothing is really happening, so I decided to take a look. I managed to arrive at the perfect time, get to shoot somebody in the back. I missed tons of shots here, let's not talk about it, but I got the kill. That's what matters here, right? After getting the kill, I immediately start rotating. I gave away my position. I'm going back to the haystacks to get a different angle. So at least they don't know exactly where I am currently. The bounty team has realized that I'm a solo player, so they're gonna try to like push me down. I will use this haystack here to get isolated 1v1s with my shotgun, which I can win back to back. This is always what you want to do when you play shotgun as a solo player against a full team. When somebody is throwing a dynamite at you and you're like within 10-15 meters of them, always push them. You will most likely end up getting a free kill. They cannot shoot back at you right now. Worst thing they can do is like throw an uncooked dynamite at you, and that will probably still end up with you killing them. Like you can see here, I picked up scan, I saw that there are more people by the tower area. I decided to immediately pick up this Mosin and that uppercut, because I know I will not get many more shotgun ranged kind of fights. And sometimes that's what you have to do as a solo player, just realize that your loadout is not made for the situation, and if you have the opportunity, just swap loadouts. I've realized that there's more than one team remaining. I know that the other team is somewhere back by the spawn area. One guy is by the tower, so I'm gonna rotate to the left here and go back to the haystack area to hopefully put the guy at the tower into a sandwich. The tower team and the spawn area team are like occupied fighting, so I use this time to play some traps on the other bounty token, because I know somebody will come pick this up, and you know, maybe I can punish them and get a free kill here. I re-killed one of the tower team's players, and I realized that whoever is in the tower doesn't really want to do anything, so I'm trying to force a play here by burning. There's no shame in burning, there are enough tools in this game to stop a burn, so use burns to progress a fight. Either you don't have to worry about that guy anymore, or his teammate will finally do something. And like you can see here, me burning finally made the tower person try to kill me. Without the burn, he probably would have sat there for another 10 minutes. And again, like I said, if somebody's cooking a nade on you, just push them, they can't shoot back. So 2 back-to-back death noises finally motivated the last team to push as well. So now I'm preparing for the last fight here. Sadly, the team has Necromancer and I have 1 bullet left. So I decide to fall back into the compound, let them revive. It's not worth it to push with 1 bullet. I rather let them reset. I have ammo and I can always re-down them again. I'm gonna skip here real quick, since I'm just running through the compound looking for ammo and the enemy team is doing revives. I'm out of scan, I don't know how many people there are, so I'm just assuming it's at least 2, probably 3. I have ammo and I know they are down bars, so I'm just gonna abuse my range here and try to work some picks. Like I said earlier, you don't have to be a bush camper, but always find your advantage in a fight. There's no need to take an extra disadvantage on top of you being a solo. Just being patient and playing it safe. I got 2 picks here again, so I know I'm guaranteed in a 1v1 again, which is the scenario we were in before we tried to look for ammo. This right here is the most awkward part of the whole fight. The issue here for me is I am low on heals, I'm low on ammo. And I know that guy there at the barn has some kind of close quarter loadout, since he exclusively shot at me with a pistol. So I'm kinda hesitant on pushing him, because I don't want to trade with him. In hindsight, I probably could have played this much more aggressive and finished the fight, but I didn't want to risk getting shotgunned here, so I just played it out and maintained my advantage in this fight. And I'm gonna do another skip here. This went on for another minute or 2. He just refused to peek me. I didn't really want to push him. So we're just gonna skip to the point where the match basically continues. Pretty unlucky timing here on my side. My key literally didn't peek or didn't do anything. And the moment I go look for ammo, he just decided to send it and go for 1 necromancers. I know where I killed his teammates, so I'm waiting for the necromancers to pop up. I get 1 kill here. Sadly I wasn't ready for the second necromancer, but the Felis died 3 times already. She's 1-tap anyways, so it doesn't really matter. I'm running low on ammo here, so I decide to drop off the high ground. Also, she has a rifle. So it's like not the safest place to be at anymore. At the same time, I still do have my concertina trip mines on the bounty. And she is very low HP. So by dropping off the high ground and kinda disappearing a little bit, I motivate them to pick up the bounty. Because even though they can scan my location, they don't know on what floor I am. So picking up the bounty seems like a good idea here. At least for them it does. My plan worked. They got greedy, picked up the bounty. She instantly died. So I'm in a 1v1 now, and I decide, since I can't find any ammo anymore, I will just try to push here and finish the fight. I got a little lucky here and found more ammo, but even if not, I had a frag grenade, I had my bees. I had a plan to finish the fight. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you all for watching, and see you on the next one.